Good morning. Welcome you all. Welcome all the faculties. Welcome you all for this first live meeting. Of course, we had already a live meeting with Anushri ma'am. Okay. This is just to tell you how to go ahead with the preparation process. Just to tell you about, we have started with physical class for day one. Thereafter, lockdown started. So whether the lockdown will continue or whether the lockdown will end, of course, we will continue online classes till the lockdown ends. Once the lockdown ends, we will start with physical classes. But suppose if the lockdown ends on February 15th or February end, then it will be too late to complete the syllabus and we do not want to rush up. So that's why the classes access, everything is given to you all. So just to tell you how to go ahead with preparation, we have all the faculties here. Of course, Anushri ma'am has already conducted a live session and told you how to go ahead with the law preparation. That is also added in the drive. So I request Vatsan sir to start with because myself, Astaf sir and Santanam are taking module 2. So we will come after, Vatsan sir, Shivkumar sir, Netra and Charanya ma'am finishes the same. Yeah, Vatsan sir, over to Vatsan sir.
Namaste, friends. Good morning. Welcome to this session where we are just sharing our ideas on how to prepare and how to go about. As PC sir was telling that we will definitely commence the physical classes once the government guidelines are clear for starting it. Until that time, we are not for physical classes. We need to follow all the guidelines. So the classes are as of now conducted on the online mode. The recorded lectures are provided to you. And these recorded lectures along with some doubt clarification sessions. That's what we are planning. Okay, the planning is going to be that every week at least one or two faculties will meet you with regard to clarifying the doubt. What our experience with regard to past batches, especially the immediate past batch, is that if you allow to pile up the recordings, then it will be very, very difficult to catch up. So at least whatever recording that are shared daily, I think if you are doing only one module, only one recording is there, which is for 1.5 or 2 hours. So if you can complete it as if you are going for a class, then it will be easy. If you allow 2-3 days for it to accumulate, then it will become very difficult to catch up. And for those who are doing both the modules together, all the more you have to run the race faster and be on the track for completion. So remember that aspect of it. So complete the lectures then and there, and then we will, so that your interaction during the doubt clarification session will also be correct. We are just waiting for Jan 31st to know the February month guidelines. Accordingly, we will plan the entire schedule and entire plan for February. So doubt clarification sessions will be conducted. Now coming to subject specific. Okay, so our paper of tax law, in the introduction itself, I have told this, and my friend Shiva will be happy to listen to this. Amongst the two, indirect tax is easier and scoring subject. Obviously, indirect tax is easier and definitely scoring subject. Direct tax is interesting and very nice, very dynamic to know. So in terms of direct tax, I can definitely tell you that I'm also conducting the MCQ test. Already the residential status test is over. 2 of you have texted me asking, can we have a doubt clarification session on residential status? Yes. And I'm planning to give at least 2 videos every week. At least 2 videos, and conduct the test for that particular week in that week, so that once in 15 days, if I'm able to meet you, hopefully physical class starts, then everything becomes very different. But otherwise, on the online mode, I will meet you and clarify your doubts. The material should have reached you, or you would have collected the material. Almost all subject materials are ready and it would have been reaching you, or you would have already collected it.
No, it's in the dispatch mode actually. They will get it in 3 or 4 days, Talib.
Okay, fine. You will get it in 3 or 4 days. But meanwhile, the electronic copy of the material, we will send it to you so that you can use it for the particular period of time. Okay, so do not worry, you are taken care. At the same time, we will be providing you with all the guidelines, and we will be meeting you often. It will not be just recording of lectures, giving you the lectures and leaving it. We definitely want to meet you. At least all faculties once in 15 days will be meeting you and interacting with you. Over to you, please.
Yeah, I request Charanya ma'am to elaborate on how to prepare for JIGL paper, how they should study, what is kind of attitude that is required, all those things. Charanya ma'am, please.
I'm Charanya here. So, with respect to my paper, JIGL, the lectures as such, if you look at it, it's going to be close to 40 lectures, 35 to 40 lectures. And JIGL is one paper where it is a mix of various laws. It's not just one law like company law or one tax laws like that. So you laws under this particular. So one totally disconnected to the other topic. So you're going to learn.
There is a voice break. There is a voice break, Charanya ma'am.
I think the connection is lost, Charanya. So shall we go to the next person and come back, PC?
Yeah, Showkumar sir. Showkumar.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Surprised to see Vatsans are accepting the truth. But IDD is also very dynamic and interesting. Okay.
Voice is not coming.
Shivkumar,
Direct tax or
Shivkumar, I think your voice is lost for some time, so you have to start from the first.
okay, I'll start from this one. No problems. Now, am I audible?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, indirect tax is also dynamic and very interesting. Apart from being very easy in scoring paper, from an indirect tax perspective, the 50 marks. The focus is more on the basics rather than the core fundamentals or complicated concepts into the GST. So those things we will look at the final level. Even at the final level, for some strange reason, direct tax and indirect tax are married in the single paper. But the direct tax becomes a junior partner, rightly so, in the final level. So when we go to final level, all the complications and all we will deal at that point later. So here at the executive level, how do you approach the paper? Just understand the GST. If something is complicated, don't bother. Okay. And once we finish the classes, either live or let's say live physical classes or recorded classes, once we finish the same, finally, I will also give you some tips on how to approach this 50 marks so that you'll be able to get at least 35 marks out of 50. Okay, but that we will not reveal upfront because end of the day, we want you to learn the subject. So learn the subject, get the marks. It is not the other way around. Get the marks whether or not you learn the subject. That is very dangerous because this tax paper especially, because of the dynamic nature of the paper, if suddenly the institute changes their difficulty level or changes the way they test the student, then if you are approaching purely from an exam perspective, the student will struggle. So we will cover all our bases, fundamentals, concepts, etc. First enjoy the subject, learn the subject, forget about the examination. Once we finish the syllabus, then we will have a clear month or so. During that time, we will have a very, very clear concept of how to approach indirect tax, or Vatsans will give you on direct tax and everybody else will give you on that. Then we will take up from an examination perspective. But that does not mean that when we start the class itself, we'll be focusing only on the examinations and lose track of the subject matter. So just enjoy the subject, enjoy the videos. We will meet very often, and hopefully the physical classes will start soon, and we can enjoy the better tax together. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Netra ma'am now, please.
Good
Netra.
morning, sir.
Yeah.
One second, I'm just quickly unmuting myself. Good morning. Yeah, with regard to the paper part or the preparation part, I don't have much to say because most of these things have been addressed to you. That all I expect you is to, as PC sir said, don't allow the lectures to get accumulated. So please ensure that on and off you finish off with your lectures. And one another request which I have is with regard to my paper is, see, the workbook which I have provided to you will have the contents placed or arranged in a different manner. Okay. What is different? See, for example, when you take up your institute study material or the ICSI setting up of business entities material, the trademark or intellectual properties for that matter, intellectual property as a legislation would be given in one chapter. The procedure will be given in another chapter, which means the procedure will be first and then followed by the last few chapters will have about the act. So I would have rearranged it in such an order that, you know, first you learn the act, then you come up with the procedure. So that is how my order of lectures would come up to you, and the workbook which is provided to you would be as well. So I would have very well mentioned it in my workbook as well. So I would request you to please stick on with the order in which I have given it to you so that it is easy for your preparation. And this is something which I insist upon the students. And please refer to your institute's study material. That is absolutely important with regard to the first module itself, because on and off there are changes. Of course, we will have our amendment classes and I will be providing you with the amendment sheet and lectures as well. But do not forget to refer your institute material once. One reading should be sufficient. Okay, one reading of your institute material is very, very essential. Apart from that, the other things are going to be the same. Let's sail together and we'll understand what the subject is in a due course. And wishing you a great learning ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, Charani ma'am has an audio issue. She's not able to connect, and of course, the live session will be there with you. And of course, she'll be informing you in the group about JIGL live sessions. That is about module 1. Coming to module 2, there are two papers which are quantitative in nature. One is financial management and strategic management. Another paper is the cost corporate accounts, which I am handling. Okay, so let me to give a brief idea about how to learn. Totally estimated around 54 to 55 classes. Okay, 55 classes will be there. Each will be around 1 to 1.5 hour duration for those who are learning in online mode. And that is recorded sessions mode. 55 classes totally it will be there approximately. Then I request you to learn in the same order, and the test process is also inbuilt in the class. I've added question papers, or I will be adding question papers wherever there's a test required. You can take up the test, and solution is also given in PDF form or in video form kind of a thing wherever the tests are required. So I request you to please learn in the class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4 order. And of course, already 9 classes are shared. Additional classes will be added today. So I request you to please listen to the lecture in the same order. Ensure that you are practicing. With the material that is provided. Then whatever is not covered in the material, I have also added class-wise material in PDF form also in the drive. And I will be adding additional materials, whatever is required in the drive. So your syllabus from cost management corporate accounts will be 100% complete by April 30th or May 1st week kind of a thing. So that 1 month before your exams, you are ready for exam kind of a thing. That is number 1. Number 2, coming to physical class students. Yeah, of course, you all wanting to attend only physical classes, but now the classes are in online mode. yeah, change is unavoidable. Sometimes change we accept, sometimes changes are forced upon us. Okay, whatever it is, our target is to pass the examination with a grand score or grand mark. Okay, so I request you to keep preparing. I request you to keep preparing. Once lockdown ends, when we start with physical classes, the balance portions will be done in the physical mode. And of course, I'll be clarifying your doubts of whatever is covered in the online mode and recorded sessions. And for those who opted for online classes, you may have a doubt. Once the physical class starts, what will happen to us? In the same manner, of course, lectures will be added in the Google Drive and you'll be keeping on listening to the lectures. And of course, weekly one live session will be there for each subject, which I will schedule it. This Saturday and Sunday, you will have a live session with faculty on different subjects. Okay, I'll tell you which topic will be covered and other things in the group by today or tomorrow so that you can attend the live sessions and clarify the doubts kind of a thing. So physical classes and online classes will parallelly exist. So, I mean, both the modes, the same content, the same delivery and same faculty, and there is no plus or minus in the syllabus that is done in physical or online mode. So keep learning. That is my only advice. The attitude that is required for learning cost management corporate accounts is okay, it is requiring a theoretical conceptual knowledge and application into practice, which means you have to practice problems, you have to work out problems from ICSA material also. From ICSA material, don't solve lengthy problems. Please try to work out the small problems, MCQ content, which we are also adding in ICMA also, it would have been added. Okay, so ICSA, the small problems part, then Bharadwaj material, thorough learning will make you to score the best mark kind of a thing. That is from my end. Now I request Astab sir to give his opinion about preparation for financial management and strategic management paper.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, very good morning, friends. So, as you know, financial management and strategic management, one of the MCQ based papers in your module 2. So, first of all, as you know, your ICSI material is prepared for descriptive format. If you go into your ICSI material, you can able to find only descriptive model problem. But in our class workbook, we were balanced both descriptive and MCQ based problem. Because when you have a proper conceptual understanding and application knowledge, then only you will be able to crack the MCQ. So for both financial management and strategic management, we are going with that approach. So hope all of you started watching the lectures. So we will be go in a style where we will start with the concept, then we will work out the problem related to that, then we will go with the test pattern. As informed in the introduction session, for each chapters, we will be covering with test so that you will be able to test your knowledge. You will be able to test your knowledge. And since now it is lockdown, all of you are at home, we will be available to clarify your doubt in the live mode and also via WhatsApp also you can ask your doubt. Once the physical class starts, as Watson sir and PC sir said, we will be there along with you for all your support. So my dear friends, I want to inform you that please watch classes on time and clarify your doubt and attend the test. Rest is assured. Rest is assured. As far as financial management and strategic management is concerned, you can even check with your senior students. You can easily score 60 plus mark because it is an MCQ model paper too. So yes, my dears, we will meet in our live session. So hope all of you are watching the lectures. Thank you, PC sir, for the opportunity. Thank you.
Now, I request Santanam sir to address the students and tell about setting up a business, securities law and ECBL paper. Your voice is not coming. Your voice is not coming. I hope.
Sorry, sir. Thanks for. Uh, Good morning, friends. You would have. I hope you would have watched the initial videos of EBCL and SLCM paper, both of which is theoretical as well as few legal basics in both the papers compared to other two papers in the group two. In case of any doubts, you can approach me. I hope so. You would have gone through the chapters in the ICICI material. As pointed out by other faculties, there are many updates frequently. Usually, for the June exam, it's the update up to December which is being tested. In rare cases, they have even tested till February or March first week amendments. In rare cases, not in every attempt. So you can watch the lectures as and when it is posted by the institute and let us know for any doubts. As mentioned, during the live session, you can ask for any doubts or by message as well. You might be tested during the live sessions as well, friends. Being a theoretical paper, we can shoot out a question to you and ask your answers. And it's not specific, and testing will also be there based on our plan. As and when we meet in the physical classes, it will be more easier for us to clarify the doubts and complete the syllabus. That's what every one of us are praying to meet in physical classroom, which is better than the virtual. You will also be given the examination related tips once the syllabus gets over by April, so that it will be easier to answer for you during the exam. You need not worry that it will be lengthy and many chapters are there in these papers. Might be EBCL, you might be thinking like that because around 20-25 chapters are there. Majority will be handled by me. Few topics related to business laws will be handled by Netra ma'am. SLCM, being a security law paper, will be taken care completely, and it's more practical than theoretical, for which we need to go through a few companies as well, friends. During the lecture itself, I would have mentioned, as well as in the physical classroom, I'd be able to share you some printed material for easier understanding. So, best wishes for you to study well, prepare for the exam. Hope to meet you soon, friends. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Yeah, thank you, Santanam sir, for the guidance. Yeah, there are certain things which I want to communicate from the institute end. Yeah, module 1 materials will reach you into our 3 days of time, because to amend, to take the material, and of course to make it an error-free material and give it to you, it took time. Yeah, of course, as of now, the I mean, PDF copies or soft copies are added in the drive, I hope, whatever is required or whatever the classes that are shared so far. If not, also, you will get the material in 3 or 4 working days by courier. You can also come and collect it by tomorrow or day after tomorrow in the office, which our admins will call you and tell you. Then, addition of lectures will happen. Addition of lectures will happen. Okay, today or tomorrow, additional lectures will be added in drive. Already, company law, JAGL, direct and indirect tax, setting up of business, required thing is given for learning up to this month. That is, till this week, whatever is required has been given. And in module 2 also it is given. So, for the learning for next week, I'll be adding the lecture. So whenever the live sessions are coming this Saturday and Sunday, we'll be scheduling the live session with faculties this Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so for clarifying your doubts, of course, JAGL, Charanya ma'am will give the introduction and talk about what is required. She will share the live session, with you, or the meeting ID with you, and she will interact with you about JIGL subjects separately. Then Saturday and Sunday, the remaining subjects live sessions will happen. We'll post the schedule for the same. Whatever is shared till up to date, okay, please prepare and come for the live session so that you can clarify your doubts. Okay, in case if you have not prepared, okay, because of some reasons you are not able to prepare, like health and other reasons, okay, you can ask the doubts in the subsequent sessions also, but ensure that you are preparing on time. As Vatsan sir was telling, don't pile up till the last moment, because videos cannot be taken to exam hall. Okay, though it is accessible till July month. Okay, so you cannot take the videos to the exam hall. The knowledge should be taken. For that, please prepare And one more thing that I expect from you is the last batch, the students made a mistake of just keeping on the folded head and just watching the lectures like a web series. Please don't do that. Please take a proper notes. Whenever you come to the class, you will take some running notes, key points, synopsis points, all those things. Please ensure that you are doing that. Whatever you do in the physical class, ensure that you are doing in the online class also. Only thing is that the face reactions and physical connectivity, we all also missing. Okay, so please learn on time. That is the request from our end, and ensure that you are completing the syllabus by May 10th, because last 1 month you cannot learn anything. You can keep it only for revisions. So I request Watson sir to give the summary. Then we will go for discussing with you. Okay, after this 2 or 3 minutes, we'll listen to you about what should be done, what is happening, okay, what should happen, all those things. We'll discuss with you. Watson sir, to give a summary. After that, we'll go for live session. Interact.
The summary is what the introduction and the summary are the same. Just keep catching it up. We are very confident by God's grace, this batch will not be a complete online batch. We will definitely again meet in physical session. Might be after even 1 month. Even if we are meeting from March 1st, we will still have good time to do a part of the syllabus. Do not expect complete syllabus during physical session. Whatever has been completed, that is going to be your challenge. Because if you are not catching up with the recorded session, when the physical session opens up, then we will commence from whatever we have completed till the recording. So suppose if we have completed up to a particular chapter, then we will go to the next chapter or the next arena only in the physical class. If you have not completed that, then there will be a discomfort both for you and us in the classroom. So please catch it up. By God's grace, we should definitely meet in the physical classroom and interact more. As PC sir and as Ashur also, we will keep interacting with you. All the faculties, we will ourselves frame a syllabus and come back to you on meeting you. Again, I have two requests to you. First request is I need to go to another class. I have kept that class on hold and come here. So whatever doubts you have for me, please text me or send me a voice note. I will definitely answer your doubts, whatever doubts you have for me, because I promised them that I'll come and join and continue the classes. And your doubts on direct taxes, I will take it up, and your general doubts also, be it direct tax or any general observation also, I will take it up. Second, now PC sir and other faculties are there. If you have any challenges on recording, on the classroom, on the even on the scheduling, anything, please put it across to them. You need not hesitate. They will definitely, since PC sir is there, he will definitely take care. I will meet you and I will answer the doubt after my class gets over. Thank you, my dear friends. Meet you very soon in the physical session. Hopefully this weekend or next weekend, I'll be there. And this week, I will send the scope of total income and salaries introduction classes up to 11th to you. All the best. Thank you. PC sir, I'm leaving because of that.
Sure, Talavar. Yeah, there is a chat message. Sir, if physical class starts, whether online class will continue? Yes, it will parallelly continue. Okay, sir. Can online students opt to come for physical classes? Yes. Can physical classes switch over to online mode? Yes. All flexibility is given. Only one thing is, please learn on time. That is the only thing that we request or require from your end. Now, if there is any query or doubt to be asked, please unmute and ask.